Yep, that's one. Hey
All
there,
right.
everybody.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?
And now let's get on Podbean.
Very good. Now it's a party. Woohoo.
All right. Hello there, everybody.
What's going on? Let me make sure here.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure.
There
Oh,
we
yeah,
go.
we
Yep.
got the sound. Good
Beautiful,
news.
Beautiful. I didn't share it or anything, but maybe I will now.
Oh, that's a good idea.
No, I didn't. I know I'm not logged in.
Are you arguing with the
Everyone, it's been one of them days.
I know. Is it just too much, Panda?
It is just too much.
I get it.
Everyone's giving me shit.
Oh, my poor baby. I'm not giving you shit.
I know, but
The kitty's not giving you shit.
He's not.
He's all snuggled
He's
up in
bringing
bed.
me joy.
Yeah.
And you're bringing me joy too.
Oh, well, you bring us joy, baby.
Really.
I love you, Panda.
No, I'm not going to. No.
Trying to log in on Facebook.
No, I'm not going to. It's not that important to me. Facebook or X.
That's okay. Yeah.
All you motherfuckers.
I know. Indeed.
This is my Waterloo moment.
Yeah.
Fuck yous all.
Oh, baby.
I'm not fucking verifying.
That's
I'm
okay.
not.
You don't have to.
Well, I'm not.
I'm not going to make you.
I'm not. Actually, you know what? I'm really going to mess things up now. I'm going to go in through the VPN. What country do you want to go to? Oops.
Ukraine?
Slava
Ukraini.
Slava Ukraini. You want to say tell everybody what that means?
Slava Ukraini. I know we've told our listeners before. I would think our listeners know this at this point, but if not, Slava Ukraini means long live Ukraine. In the times that, of course, Russia has legal to say Slava Ukraini.
Yep, yeah, I told you I'd fuck it up.
Yep, you did.
So.
Stable at all?
Well, it's going to start again probably, so.
Okay.
I'm not connected. All right, let me see.
Let's see how good it is. Just a second. All right.
Yeah,
that seems okay.
Right.
Yeah, but Slava Ukraini means long live Ukraine, and Russia had made it illegal to say that.
By jail.
Yeah.
Not fine, like jail.
Yeah.
Now they're really saying it.
Yeah. So.
But, and I don't know if a lot of people know this too, but they got rid of it back in 1974.
Yeah.
We kind of talked them into getting rid of their nukes.
Yeah.
Do you think they'd be having these problems now if they didn't listen to us? Because we told them we would protect them.
Yeah. And we did until we didn't. Yeah. Yeah.
So now there's another reason to fucking hate Americans and not to trust us.
Well, that and of course the U.S., the White House is giving in, and that's what this is. The White House is appeasing and giving in to Russian terrorists.
The Vice President Musk.
Yeah.
You know what? Because he wanted to show everybody that he supports Tesla and.
You mean
he said poor Elon. He said poor Elon Musk just had a kid, and he wants to help support Elon Musk and everything.
Well, you think a billionaire needs help getting support?
Well, first he should start off by paying his child support.
Yeah.
I wonder how he made out in New York here, or if that's.
Yeah.
Look that up.
Yeah, actually, I'm curious. I know my phone is charging right now because it's like.
But
no battery.
That's one person where he wants to help his business, right?
Yeah.
Spent 50s.
Yeah.
I'm not believing for a second they actually bought it.
Okay.
But it was just a fucking sideshow.
Yes, it always is. It always is, isn't it?
So let's just say he spent 50, 60,000, 70, whatever thousand on it.
Yeah.
Right? The stock market has been shitting the bed.
Yes, it has been.
Now, if you would have said, this is how much I believe in the American economy and the American people and the American exchange, whole, and I'm going to donate it at the end of my term.
Yeah.
To, whatever.
But now you're actually speaking like somebody who is not completely self-absorbed.
Or has one person's interest over our country.
Of course. His own, for one. Number one, that's it. That's all he really cares about. But
that's what you do.
Yeah.
You say that I'm going to, support the American people and the stock exchange, and I believe blah, blah, blah.
Well, he's a criminal. He's a federal criminal. So
instead of one fucking guy who's not an American, cooked his books, and it's the biggest fucking government, All his money he made
Leech.
through the government.
Yeah.
He made a lot on PayPal, don't get me wrong. But the grants and shit like that and the
He's a parasite.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. But here we are.
Here we are. And
we're going to have to get through it because what other choice is there?
That's right. And, you know, it's either, like I said to you before, at the end of all this, right?
Yeah. Because it will eventually come to an end. It will.
Oh, yeah. However, it's going to end. Like they say, you know, they have our best interest in mind, whatever.
But they don't have our best interest in mind.
I'm just saying.
They don't.
Let's just say, I'm going to humor you and say that they do. At the end of the day, two things are going to happen to Elon Musk.
Yeah.
They're either going to throw him a parade.
Huh. Yeah.
At the same time every year, celebrate the guy that saved the country, blah, 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 blah. Or it was like they did on January 6th.
Yeah.
Try to hang him. One or the other is going to happen. Ain't no middle ground going to happen.
You know, it's funny, actually, who I was working with, my colleague today, she and I were talking about it, and she said, history can be saved. Maybe my grandkids can live through it. I said, yeah, but would you really want to wish this on your grandkids? She said, yeah, good point.
But does she have grandkids?
She doesn't. No, she's my age or a little younger. So no, she definitely doesn't have grandkids yet.
Does she have a husband?
She does not.
How the hell is she going to get pregnant?
I mean,
Trick some fucking guy into getting pregnant?
You think that's what she's going to do? You think she's going to trick some guy into getting her pregnant?
Some good Republican man?
Oh, God. Wait, no,
Someone
let me
like
guess.
J.D. Vance?
Wait, no, let me guess. A good white Republican man, right?
Well,
He has to be white.
I said a good Republican.
Good
Do I
point.
need to be redundant and say white?
Good point. There are some men of color. Yeah, I know. Not the majority. And for good reason.
They went through there was some, but they're not real.
You know, you might be right on that.
They're not real.
They're just they're works of fiction.
From what I understand, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But usually my information is correct. You know, if you're a person of color or you know, if you're any other color than this,
then white. Yeah.
Right. They get you. Yeah. You need to present your resume, and there's a color chart.
Is that right?
That they send to you.
Wait, who sends to you?
The Republican Party.
Oh, the Republican Party is
the MAGA Party, whatever it's going to be.
It's MAGA. Yeah.
Okay. It goes from like this down to down. You know, it could be like this color. See.
Oh, it's a bandage.
Yeah. And, you know, all the way down to like mixed, you know.
Okay.
Or then all the way down to, you know, black.
Beautiful black skin. Yeah.
Right. So, and everything in between. So they send you the chart.
Yeah.
You know, take a picture of yourself and line it up with what number it is. And there's 20 of them.
Wait, there are 20 colors to choose from?
Right. From white.
Yeah.
Like Elon Musk is for white.
He's white.
He's uber white.
Yeah.
Like if I do bleach on him, you wouldn't fucking know where I threw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be like, wow, you really doused him in that shit. No, I barely touched him.
Oh my God.
Or yeah, I did douse him in it. You wouldn't know. But, so you have, then you send your resume in.
Okay.
With a skin sample.
Oh, you have to do
of course.
Slice away some of your skin?
Of course. See how committed you are.
Or do I just want to see you have to like brush off like dead skin cells?
A butter knife.
A butter? Why?
Like hack it.
Why a butter knife?
How bad do you want it?
I mean,
how bad do you want to wear this ribbon?
I mean, at the very least, a butter knife. That's self-torture.
Look, do you want to be part of this party or not?
I don't. No.
No, I'm not saying you.
I don't.
This is fun. If you can't take that part, don't send in your resume.
Wow.
That just separates the wheat from the chaff, as it were. That saying?
Yeah, that's the.
Oh wow, I got it right.
Yeah, you did say it right.
So.
Just wow.
Once you send all that in, they'll go over it. You know, the team.
Just wow.
The team goes over it.
So there's a team within like the Republican higher ups.
Right. Once a year, they don't even look. They don't even open envelopes. They just put them in like the lotto, like a bingo ball thing.
Really?
Right.
You think that's
They
what
number
it
them
is?
up
And it's per chance.
per chance. There's like, I think, on what year it is. Like
Okay.
25,
Yeah.
they'll take 25.
Oh, and then 2026, they'll take 26.
Right.
So the number gets higher and higher and higher every
Right,
year.
until it gets to 50, then it goes back down to 1.
Oh, okay. All right.
So,
So,
if you're not white,
okay.
this is what I'm saying. How bad do you want it?
And then even thinking too, why would you want it?
Look, do you want to hear the process or not?
I mean, I'm very curious.
I'm really opening the behind the chandelier. What is it? Caballera?
Behind the gates, behind the curtain.
I'm
Don't look behind the
showing you
curtain.
Oz, and you're questioning it. The Oz or not?
Well, remember, Oz was a fraud too.
Look.
He was a man behind a curtain pretending to be a wizard. So.
Well, you mean like Peter Jackson? Oh, it's from Peter Jackson. I told him I am in fact not a wizard.
Oh yes, Sir Ian McKellen. Yeah.
But nonetheless, I digress. We digress.
Yeah.
So you send it in.
Okay.
And hopefully there's not a lot of, other people wanting to get in that year. And if you're picked,
yeah,
they open the envelope. And then they have their little chart to where they don't even read the resume.
No? Then why do you send it?
Just kind of like the chortler. If you send that guy's resume, just his face and contact number, he gets hired.
That was enough.
Now, I don't know. I don't want to know your past.
Wow.
I just know that you're going to have a bright future here.
Wow.
Welcome to the team.
Like I say,
Welcome to the team.
Hashtag bowl chortling. Yeah.
Bowl chortling.
Oh, it's too much.
Chortling Inc.
Yeah.
Welcome to Chortling Inc. Take a seat. I'll be with you in a few. Just ring the bell when you're done, if you know what I mean.
Oh, baby.
You're done with them. So.
That is too much.
So you send it in, they open it up, they check it out under a microscope. They have a special microscope to see how close you were.
Okay.
Because the big test is like even though they have the chart of like 1 through whatever.
Yeah.
20.
I thought you said 25.
You said 20.
You said 20?
Yeah, they picked 25 names because it's 2025.
Okay, that's what it was. All right.
Let's just say somebody said they were an 8.
Okay.
They do to see that's a trick question. Because some could be like 8.5.
You could pick 8.5?
8.25. No, they don't tell people that. But if they say, I'm not a full 8 or I'm close to a 9, but I'm going to say 8 3/4.
Huh.
Then they'll really consider you.
Really?
Right. Then if they have no prospects, they throw everybody back in and just pick one out, and that's it.
Wow.
Like the guy, and then like the craziest ones.
Yeah.
Like that one guy from big heavy set guy from North or South Carolina. Remember, we watched about 60 Minutes where he was just doing non sequiturs. And I know there's two kinds of people, men and women. When you have a baby, it's a man and a woman.
I've heard that from a lot of.
No, but this guy was funny.
Quite a few.
I mean, because he's up there like sweating like a preacher, and he's like the golden child
of MAGA.
Of the Republicans, because he's see you later, black guy.
Just wow.
We got a black guy. We got a black guy. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So. And then this guy, Mahid Khalil.
Mahmoud Khalil.
Yeah. That it's see you later, don't let go of any ass.
I know. Guess what? Tim and I have talked about this. It's of course different. We have different viewpoints on it. Because
he's actually, you can't yell fire in a crowded theater.
It's true. I agree. You can't be doing that.
It's different if you get a parking ticket. It's different if you get a DUI even.
Yeah.
But when you cause violence, you're preaching violence, you need to get the fuck out.
And
you're not wanted here.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely
know
get
you're
that.
Married. I know you're going to have a kid, but you should have thought about that before you preach that shit.
Yeah.
You want to go back to your country with your wife and fucking kid? Do you think your wife's going to be that outspoken in fucking Gaza or Palestine? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So you know what? Mind your fucking manners.
Yeah, I get that.
He's going to be made an example. There's no way you're going to let him back in. There's no fucking way.
And you're probably right on that. my only counter to that is when you, as much as reprehend is, of course, spreading Hamas propaganda, Hamas flyers,
Violence.
and yeah, of course, violence, everything like that. As much as you may, not just you, just everybody as a whole, proverbial you, can dislike or detest what someone is saying and what someone is promoting. As soon as you start arresting somebody over that, it's a very slippery slope.
They're not arresting him for his speech. They're arresting him for his actual terroristic threats and violence.
Which is a problem. Yeah, I was going to say terroristic threats. Now, has he...
Like, that's what, like, Martin Luther King would say.
Yeah.
He would always say, don't be fucking violent.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even say fucking, but
yeah.
we don't, just, you know...
And this is a non-violent...
non-violent
movement.
That.
Yeah.
So... very big difference.
Yeah. Now, I haven't seen the flyers that he passed out. Wow. Yep. Oh, yeah. That, and I know you're saying like he broke glass. I mean, I honestly haven't looked and seen what specifically he had led people in doing. I saw it was protest. It was pro-Palestine protests. But I didn't see, there's a big difference between pro-Palestine and anti-Israel. Well, they're not the same thing. So I'm very curious. I'm wondering to know what it is.
The only thing, if I had to pick one thing I have a problem with,
yeah,
they haven't charged him with anything yet.
Which is also
they detained him without charges yet.
Which you don't.
That I have a problem with.
You don't think that's suspect?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You should have bringing charges up within at least 24 hours.
Yes.
It's been way longer than that.
Yes.
Plus, they moved him to Louisiana, so he's away from his family.
Yeah.
You know what?
This is all. It just gonna say it smells a little fishy, does it not?
I'm just saying. I don't agree with that. I agree with the arrest. I agree with the trying to get him deported, but I don't agree with bringing him all the way down to Louisiana attorney and him not being charged with anything. You know, charge him with something.
Yeah.
Violent.
Yeah.
Or something. But he's not charged with it yet.
Yeah. Are you telling me you don't
I
have
have
the
a
evidence
problem
of this?
with.
Yeah.
They better fucking.
I would think
speed things along.
If there were evidence of it, that they would have charged him. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
And I'm also knowing too, like always, like Nazi Germany did this. It's not just Nazi's the one that everybody goes to, but it wasn't just Nazi Germany. Dictatorships regularly do this. They come after education. They come after people who speak out at education. They come after science. They come after professors, and they come out after protesters.
Let's beat up some smart kids.
Yeah, that's what it is. Let's beat up some smart kids. That's what they do. Which is also why, as much as if you're promoting Hamas, I'm not supporting that whatsoever. But to free speech, if you can get actually arrested, is a just free speech. That is a very, very slippery slope.
But they're not. It's not
you're saying it's not just free speech. They didn't charge him.
Apparently, like I said, you gotta let it play through. But again,
it's true.
If you want to arrest somebody, go ahead, arrest them. But you have to detain them with the state or city that they were arrested in. You can't all of a sudden take them to fucking a different country unless.
I agree.
For what? He's not. If he's here, there, and you're thinking that okay, well, we're gonna have people outside the jail, you know, marching for his fucking innocence or whatever. Well, don't you think they would have that there too?
They might, but either way, if you separate him and completely separate him from his loved ones, don't you think that's going to silence anybody else who might? I don't want to say anything because they might do the same thing to me.
Or I think it might. Like I said, it's strange because if you send them back, two things are going to happen. Either he's going to get really angry and really get fucking people together and do, you know, send idiots over here to do real terroristic stuff. Yeah. He's sitting over there in the country.
Yeah.
You know, and plus then he gets to make shit up too. Even if it didn't happen, what's happened to him enough is fucked up enough. But But again, I agree with what they did, but I don't agree with they didn't charge him yet. You know, what are the charges?
Well, they don't have them, so
I'm just again,
there you go.
I'm
isn't
helping you with your case,
I know.
but I still say that
I
you should
know.
charge him with something.
Yeah.
Charge him with resisting arrest. That's what,
Yes.
you're in jail or detained for a certain
Yeah.
amount of time. That's what you got.
But they didn't.
If he had a
They
weapon
still
on
haven't.
him or
Yeah.
whatever you
Nothing.
charge him with, you could detain him for that long,
Nothing.
72 hours, whatever.
Separate him from his family. That's what happens under governments like we have now.
But again, if you're depending what he's done, really done.
Yeah.
Do I think he's a troublemaker? But that's why there's the system in place.
But the system is being broken.
It was in a long time coming because even when he was running for President Trump had said that even that he wants to get rid of citizenship by marriage.
Yes. And wants to get rid of birthright citizenship too, which he was shut down on.
Even if
he was shut down on birthright citizenship, which
if
good.
I would come in as from whatever country,
yeah,
and my green card was going to run out, whatever was going to run out, I got married to you.
Yeah.
Now I'm a citizen, all just because I married you.
Yeah.
Now we have a kid. Technically, what he said, what he wanted to do was have me and the kid. Now that citizenship is,
of course,
is nilled.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah.
He said that. So it's been a long time coming, I think.
Yeah. Well, it's again, my colleague and I we were talking about this before. The whole thing, like, well, we didn't know. Yes, you did. It's like, well, we didn't know he was going to do this. We didn't. Yes, you did. We told you he was going to do this. Women who care about other people told you he was going to do this. People of color who care about other people told you he was going to do this. Immigrants who care about other people told you he was going to do this. LGBTQ plus community told you he was going to do this. And now you're surprised because, what? No, you either are lying or you're a moron. That's it.
You know who told everybody he would do this? He did.
Yes.
That's
that too.
Just like I'm telling you.
That too.
He said it. It's not like it's a surprise.
No.
Oh, this, that, the other thing.
Well, it was just shock and awe. That was it. Like, no.
I would never think that what he would say was just for a fucking show.
Yeah. I mean, he does a lot for show, but also he's a criminal. He actually is a convicted criminal who actually gives in to, again, Russian terrorists. What do you expect?
But ego would not let. He would do something to do it because he said that he was going to, from ego.
Yeah.
He wouldn't say, you know what, I was wrong, but I have to do it.
Malignant narcissist.
And then maybe he would back off and whatever time. Congress said, okay, well, I'm not going to fight anymore.
Do you ever think, I was going to say, he's a malignant narcissist. I have a hard time believing he ever thinks he's wrong. Because part of malignant narcissism, they are never the wrong ones. It's, yeah. But just, wow.
But I wonder what Vice President,
J.D. Vance?
No.
Oh, Vice President Musk?
No, he's not. Vance is the fucking Vice President. He's the fucking ball holder.
The ball holder.
He
work. Which is he just hold them in place until the chortler comes in?
Right. No. See, that's the difference. He will hold them because it's like, oh, I don't want to, I'm disgraced by holding them. Now, the chortler.
Yes.
You got to think of him as like a wild boar. Okay. He just sees it and fucking, he pushes the holder out.
Oh my God.
And he just starts chortling. That's the difference between a ball holder and chortler. Yes.
Well, I'm curious. Does this how close is this to like something between like a porn star and a fluffer? Is he like a fluffer
the holder
to get
like
things
the
ready?
Fluffer.
The holder is like the fluffer.
The fluffer.
He's the fluffer. That's it. There you go.
And the boar is the one who gets shit done.
Oh my
or
God.
The chortler.
Oh my God, that is fabulous. Of course, no offense to porn stars, no offense to sex workers at all whatsoever. I'm finding it funny to make fun of.
Just
Make fun of some men who, of course, they're white men. Of course, they're white men. Who are really unsure about this kind of work
when you
with.
ask somebody like Ukrainian president come in,
Yeah.
and there's like 32 of us, and there's like him and his interpreter,
Yeah.
And you're part of the press corps, you want to. Why aren't you wearing a suit when you come over here?
Yeah. Why would you want to do that? Yeah, exactly. There you go. There's the ball twirling face.
And then fucking Vance, boy, I gotta one up him. You didn't even say thank you. Dude, what the fuck are you talking about?
And even Zelensky, President Zelensky was he was interviewed.
Even Fox News had said, I don't know what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He said thank you. Like, I think they counted it 24 times or something. Which I thought was kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, it is something to see Fox News starting to see the White House implode.
But not. See, that's the thing. I think everyone's too frightened of Trump.
Yeah,
They'll go after J.D. Vance because
he's an easier target. He's an easier target. Yeah.
And I think I saw on Drudge yesterday. I didn't read the article, but I pretty much figured it out. It said basically, it's funny how like the new thing with politics for men is the eyeliner, and of course it had a picture of J.D. Vance.
Yeah, which is funny. You know what? Eyeliner. I was gonna say, if you're the kind of man who can pull it off, yes. Strong in Green Bay, he can pull off eyeliner, absolutely.
But you know what? He's
a rock star.
Do you think in real life he's walking around with fucking eyeliner?
Probably not.
He goes to the store,
He's a rock
packs
star.
cigarettes.
Yeah,
and
no.
just
Maybe.
So
wow.
what Zelensky should have said, you know what, you're right. But you know what, Mr. Vance, Mr. Vice President, so much respect to you. Come with me back to my country, and I'll show you around.
Yeah.
Take him to the front lines and
Yeah.
have like fucking front line, 60 minutes front line, or follow him.
Yes.
Watch J.D. Vance piss his pants.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's a war going on.
See, this is
literally
why I
a
wear a
war.
shirt, motherfucker.
Yeah. Then the shirt,
If you
yeah.
come with me to where I go, you'll have the honor of wearing this shirt.
Yeah.
I don't think you'll come with me.
No, I wouldn't think so. But yeah, there's a reason he wears that shirt.
Now too.
Yeah. Maybe. But yeah,
I can, but I have a bellyache.
There's a
I know.
reason.
We go. I have a bellyache.
That's it. Oh, yeah, there's a reason he wears that shirt. It's not being disrespectful. It's reminding everybody, like, no, I'm literally fighting on the front of the line. This is a sign out of respect to my fellow soldiers, to my fellow citizens. Yeah.
To the one guy that I saw online.
Yes, because of course he is. And of course, Ukrainian soldiers literally signing contracts saying they're more than willing to keep fighting until they turn 60.
The one, or two, I think, MMA guys, they're Ukrainian. They left MMA to go fight.
Yeah. Again,
and they were actually
Slavic
climbing the ladder, and they were doing really good.
Wow.
So it's basically like a Pat Tillman.
Yeah.
Mostly.
May you rest in peace.
Pat Tillman that he got killed for it.
Yeah, which is sad.
I realized, though,
of course.
what the fuck was I thinking?
Yeah. Now, sadly,
I thought people were as honorable as I was,
but sadly, the war in Ukraine is not bullshit. It's
bullshit
that, of course, Russia's invading Ukraine. But yeah,
right.
Exactly.
And how it's just people just buy that whole thing about they have really took it that whole. Just keep saying it long enough, and people will believe it.
Yes.
That Ukraine started it.
Yeah.
By getting rid of their nukes in '74.
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk about that.
Yeah. Ukraine.
Don't talk about why and who they fucking did that for. They did it because we talked about it.
Yeah. Ukraine is a sovereign country. Ukraine is full of heroes who are actually standing up for their own citizenship. They're standing up for their own country. Russia is an invader. Russia is basically, well, it's an oligarchy. It's a massive country that's invading what's not theirs, trying to take over what's not theirs, trying to steal what is not theirs and kill what is not theirs.
And if they get Ukraine, it's over.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
It's over. They're getting Germany,
Poland, all the
Poland first, right?
All the Baltic states probably first, but Poland, and also Poland, Finland, Sweden, maybe.
They're even saying, the UK.
Oh yeah, there's some talk about that.
Now on a map, let me see. I know that Saudi Arabia is part of Africa.
Yeah. It's the Middle
Which-
East.
Yeah, it's
It is. Mhm.
crazy, but
All the Middle East is part of Africa.
I'm wondering, just the way I was watching it or looking at it, is that if it goes, shit. Let me see.
And Timmyboy's looking something
Yeah.
up.
If it's, let me get out of this. I'm trying to find the map.
Okay. You'll find it.
But yeah, it's shit. The way it goes is what's close to? Oh, yeah, Saudi Arabia is close. See,
Yeah.
this is Saudi Arabia, Iran,
There's Iran.
Afghanistan,
Hmm.
India,
Vietnam.
and China.
Yeah.
So if they
Saudi
go Russia
Yeah.
goes to Poland, Germany, and UK,
Yeah.
they're gonna come down to Romania, Turkey, and if they get Iran on fucking board and
Yeah.
Afghanistan, we're fucked.
And mind you,
And
Iran.
Pakistan, and then
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Like if they get all this territory, we are so fucked.
Yes, we are. Dictatorships of all the different countries, they do they work together on some level. Of course, they're not going to trust each other because you can't trust dictators. I think they know that too. Like thieves know they can't trust other thieves, but they still there's certain ways when you're that isolated, when you've alienated everybody else around you, who else are you going to connect with then other than somebody else who's just as terrible as you are?
How do I have all these followers on the big account?
What?
This is one of my big accounts. I have all these like fucking downloads.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, if they get,
Yes.
and I wonder how Saudi Arabia is gonna fucking take that,
I mean, it
because
seems.
the
Yeah,
that
Saudi
prince
Arabia.
that prince ain't gonna take that shit.
Saudi
No
Arabia
way.
seems like he bin Salman.
He's
Is
still
at
ready to
least-
fuck with.
Yeah, it's true. He's at least, from what I understand, trying to help Ukraine at least on some level.
Because I know he's the kind of fucking guy that like he'll go fucking kill Putin himself.
Yeah.
He'll
do
send
that.
the fucking mercenaries and get them. Like if he has a
Yeah.
whiff of, wait, they coming for who?
Yeah.
He has a thought of it.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Khashoggi. He had him chopped
he had
to
him
pieces.
walked in. That's how fucking trusting he had it.
Yeah.
He had him walk in.
Walk
to his
into an embassy and tortured this man to
The
death.
only way
A
they fucking knew he
journalist.
came out, they saw people carrying fucking garbage bags.
Yeah. So yeah, that was bin Salman. He was responsible. Oh, I'm not responsible. Yes, he was responsible.
And that was just because he talked, and he didn't even like totally disagree with what he was trying to change. It's just those few things
Yeah.
he had a problem with. That's what he did to him. Can you imagine Putin wanting to fucking take over some of that?
Yeah.
What he
Oh,
would
yeah.
fucking do?
Oh man.
They don't have nukes, I don't think.
Actually, I thought Saudi Arabia did. I
I don't
thought.
think they do.
I'm not positive.
I think they have a lot of our bases there
Oh yeah.
that
Definitely, I
that
know
are
that.
guarding, not the people, but the oil.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's that whole thing.
Yeah, you might be right. I was gonna say I'm actually not. I thought they had some nukes, but I'm actually not positive. And again, my phone is over there charging because I have like no battery.
We'll give you that thing that you had.
You did, but I don't have the cord to connect it.
I got tons of cords.
All right. So I'll see if I can make one of them fit. And thank you for giving me that external battery
Non-nuclear
again.
weapons state party for the treat of the non-proliferation of nuclear weapons.
Okay. Treaty on the non-proliferation of nuclear weapons. Okay.
I think that's the one. Saudi Arabia's nuclear program is considered to be the second most advanced in the Arab world after the U.A.E.
Oh, all right.
Israel has nukes, of course. They do.
Yeah. And I understand why.
So the 9 countries that have nukes:
Yes.
United States, Russia, France, China, UK, Pakistan, India, Israel, North Korea.
Okay.
In total, there's 13,000 weapons.
Yes.
Well, you
Which-
read that book by any?
I did. Yeah, Annie Jacobson. I'd recommend this for everybody. Nuclear War, a Scenario. Look it up, read it. It's not exactly light reading. When I say light reading, it's not a yawn. It's nothing like, oh, I guess it's going to bore me. No, it is not going to bore you at all. It's not an easy read as far as there's going to be stuff if you read. But I think it's a highly important book to read. Everybody should read it. Just how the way she put it is how close we are constantly, all day, every day, on the brink of just absolute annihilation.
But I see here that Germany signed that thing.
Okay, yeah.
I bet
Yes.
that's what
After
Ukraine
World War
did in
II.
'74,
Yes.
and that's
Yes.
except for fucking Putin has nukes.
Yeah. And France has nukes. France
Yeah,
does.
Effective 1970. Yep.
Yeah.
So they probably signed in '74, but
Mm.
yeah, I know they signed. Yeah, that's that'll be something, because if they, cross that fucking barrier, and Germany, they don't have nukes.
Yeah.
Germany, I don't think is ready for a fucking war.
Well, they're at the very least. I know they've in the U.S. to be not exactly the most reliable, let alone even being allies anymore to them.
Yeah, we're not allies.
Yeah, not anymore, which is very sad. I'm very sorry for that. There's no saying I'm sorry, just doesn't even have to cover it. Because yeah, we need NATO. We need to be allies. That's how we've been able to stay out of a massive world war since World War II. But now, yeah, we don't need that anymore. Oh, great. So now, I know European countries of Europe, including Germany, are saying that we realize we need to up our weapons production. We need to train our militaries better. We have to make sure we're ready in case, God forbid, something
We can't
happens.
rely on the Americans.
Exactly. Putin invades, and we can't rely on the U.S.
I should say something, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of they've been wanting to nobody's joining the military anymore.
Here in the U.S.
Yeah, the recruitment is down, and of course now they're cutting benefits anyway. So
Yeah.
the
And the
kids
better.
that are
Yeah.
the kids that are old enough to say, well, why would I want to go in?
Yeah.
I see what they do to veterans.
Exactly. And again, the VA. How many thousands of people were laid off as part of it? Yeah, VA care is already awful anyway, so now it's going to be even worse.
Well, it's not that they don't care on purpose. It's just there's only
yeah, and now they're
horribly.
even less staffed.
Yep.
Because we're saving money. Wow, no, you're an asshole. But that's part of this too.
Well, we need to go to Mars.
Of course we do. But the big thing about this too, again, we give in to Russian terrorists. That's a big part of this. But part of it too is this is our White House is actively trying to dismantle or destroy our economy, destroy the military, destroy the education system. If you destroy everything, all these important pieces of basically what make the country what it is, and of course all the pieces that make the democracy what it is, then you have a vacuum to fill.
Well, you know what the end game of all this is?
What do you think the end game is? I know what I think it is.
I don't think it. I know it.
Tell me.
The end game is to privatize Social Security. That's the big money.
Yeah.
Because if you keep saying, "Oh, see, it doesn't work. It doesn't
Yeah.
work. It doesn't work," because you fucked it up,
Yes.
you get to have all the private bankers keeping track of the money because they do such a good job at
Oh,
it.
of course they do. Clearly, 2008 is a great example of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's a stockpile of money.
Yes.
That's the safety net goes,
What safety net?
Again,
There won't be one.
like I said on the other podcast, everybody's worried about, not everybody, but the usual idiots are like, oh yeah, we got to save this money, If we found money for an entirely new SpaceX,
Yes.
space program,
Yeah.
what is it?
Space. Well, it's called
Force, no,
Or Space Force. That's it. Yeah. Mhm.
You know, millions and millions and billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Let's scrap Social Security and start another government safety net that the federal government backs.
But now
Supported,
you're
not
saying
Wall Street.
now you're saying about a safety net. That's not what this is supposed to be about. That's not what they want.
And we can have fucking Musk saying it's a Ponzi scheme.
Of course he is, because he already is. But you're right, and I agree with you. They're definitely looking to actually actively trying to privatize Social Security. I agree. I don't think that's the end game. I think that's just a piece of it. I think it comes down into a dictatorship and getting rid of democracy.
Okay.
I think that's the end game. Number one. And you have one guy in charge who's going to screw everything up, and eventually it is going to collapse because it always does.
And like,
it's going to get
we
really
heard
bad
on
in
TV
Chile.
the other day, the guy had said, and I agree. I think I said this a few podcasts.
Yeah.
That I remember as a kid watching it, one guy on TV saying, but he was like a scientist. He's like,
Okay.
yeah, we learned that the cavemen did this, but the rule of thumb used to be this, that, the other thing. And now that we know, like 100 years ago, they were really nice people. They were kind of dumb. He goes, I have no doubt that right now we think we're so smart. In 100 years, we're going to be the idiots.
Yeah.
That there people say, yeah, they were really nice people, seems, but they were dumb.
Yeah. Wow, these people were idiots.
Right.
They were morons. I mean, I don't think all of us are morons, but I think far too many of us are, which is really sad. And I may be one of those. I have my moronic moments. I know. We all do, but.
So with that said,
yes,
it's time. That's it.
I think so.
All right, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yes, thank you. All right. Well, one thing before we wrap it up on something on an interesting note, I saw this actually at the library here. Oh God, which library is it? Oh God, what's the name of the library? I know it.
New York City Library.
Well, it's a New York City library, of course, but there's the Morgan Library. New Frederick Chopin piece of music has been found.
Where?
Actually, at the library. It was within all the, of course, like in all the different archives of all different things, and somebody was going through and organizing things and found a.
How do they know?
Because there's this music has never been written or found anyplace else before.
Don't you think somebody might have wrote that and said, you know what, I'm going to put my name, it should be me, but I know I'm a nobody. I'm going to put Chopin's name on it, and it'll be, oh yeah, it's so great.
You think
I'll know the real story.
You think somebody in the late 1700s did it?
Yeah.
You think so?
They're trying to ride the coattails.
Oh, maybe. You never know. Mind you, it sounds like a Chopin piece. I know my favorite piece of music that I ever played before is one of Chopin's waltzes.
Do you know
Waltz
our audience?
and What?
You know our audience, right?
I do.
Okay. I don't think you do. I think most of them tuned out by now. But anyway.
Maybe.
Okay.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm so interested in what you say, honey. I really am.
Doesn't seem like it.
I love you so much.
I love you so much, but I really don't think you're interested.
No, I want to, you know me, I always try to make it.
Oh, I know, I know.
And most that look of like, yeah, that's why I just don't give a shit about Chopin.
That's true. That's true. Well, if you like classical music at all, look up New Chopin Waltz. That's Chopin. Mm-hmm.
Honey, if they like it, though, you should know how to spell it. But you know what, though? What do I know? I'm so negative. Maybe you just inspired some of the younger ones out there.
Maybe.
Not to be an idiot like me. Or actually, you know what? I take that away. I'm only inspiring them. You're only inspiring them to be an idiot. Because they're like, she's going out with him. I need to be as stupid as him, if not more, to get asked like that.
Oh, my silly bear.
So that's what I think. I don't think you're helping the younger ones.
Well, on that note, I think we'll wrap up the episode.
Right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you, what do you think, tomorrow?
I don't know.
All
Yeah,
right.
probably.
We'll see. Maybe tomorrow.
All right, later.
Night.